Hi, Omega Chaos here, with another real-life deck profile, and this time I'm showing one of my favorite decks of all time, my rank up Shark deck. Of course, I have been playing with this deck online since 2013, and in real life since 2017, since Duelist Saga was released, so it's definitely a very fun deck to play, and of course it's a deck my favorite character from any Yu-Gi-Oh series plays, Nash/Shark. So I guess let's go to this deck. So first, the monsters. Of course, I run triple, double fin shark, really good card. Essentially, if you normal summon this card, you can target level 4 or level 3 water fish type monster in the graveyard, and then you can spell summon it. But you can only summon water monsters during the turn you activate this effect. So essentially a one card water rank 4, which is definitely really good in this deck. Then triple Vine of Shark, pretty necessary for combos in this deck, definitely works. Triple Shaper Sharks to make rank 5 water Xyz monster in this deck, or rank 3s as well if you want to. Then triple Shot Angler, pretty good card if you control a water monster. You can spell summon this card from the hand, but the downside is that you cannot spell summon anything else from the hand for the rest of the turn, so that kind of sucks. So you can't use it alongside like Xyz Remora, but still pretty good to play at least, because there are not really that many good support cards for this deck right now. Then double Xyz Remora, pretty essential for a certain combo in this deck, the Bahamut Shark combo. Then triple White Stingray, a new addition to this deck. Essentially, you discard a water monster, then you can spell summon this card from the hand. The second effect is not really relevant at all, because, yeah, so definitely a really good card, kind of a minus sometimes, but it's still really good for essential combos in this deck, so yeah. Then run one Royal Swampeel, the only tuner in this deck, to make one of the Synchro monsters. So definitely pretty good. And the last monster is a triple Beautiful Princess. You banish it, and then you can spell summon any level 4 lower fish type monster from the deck. That's definitely really good. So that was the monsters in the main deck. Now let's see the spell cards. First one, of course, rank magic, the 7th one, of course, the signature rank magic of the Parian Emperor Nash. So definitely really good. If you throw it in your normal trophies, you can reveal it, then activate in the beginning of main phase 1. Then of course you can spell summon your over 100 number, and then rank it up into a chaos number. So that's definitely really good, and there are now ways to put it to the top of the deck as well, so it's more consistent as well. But it still really sucks, of course, if you throw it in your opening hand for sure. So that's definitely still a weakness for this card, but you definitely have to run it in this deck for sure. Then of course triple rank magic Quick Khaos, the other chosen rank magics for this deck, because it's a quick play. You can change it to different cards, so that's definitely pretty good. So yeah, definitely very nice. Then triple Generation Force. If you control an Xyz monster, you can add any Xyz card from the deck to your hand. So it's kind of like a precursor to Duelist Alliance. So yeah, definitely really good search out Xyz Remora and some other Xyz spells or traps if you want to. So yeah. Then another new addition to this deck is triple Glorious Numbers that came out in the last Battles of Legends set. So essentially, if you control no monsters, You can target one number Xyz monster in the graveyard and spell summon it, and then you draw one card as well, and then you can banish this card from the graveyard to add one card in your hand to that Xyz monster as Xyz material, or any number Xyz monster you control. So definitely a really good card, especially to revive like your Chaos number 101 and whatnot. Might drop it down to 2 or 2, because it can be cloaky at times if you draw it too early, but it's still such a powerful card for this deck for sure. Then we also run 2 extra Foolish Burial. The main reason I run this is to send my number 71 to the graveyard and then put the 7th one to the top of my deck. And that's kind of a setup play for sure. I'm not sure if I will keep it in, but I think it should work pretty well in theory. So that was the spells. Now let's see the trap cards. A pretty basic trap lineup, but first is 1 Xyz Reborn, so essentially revive Xyz monsters, pretty good, and searchable with Generation Force. Then around 1 Xyz Veil, which prevents all Xyz monsters with Xyz materials from being targeted by card effects, so it works for both players, but since most players nowadays use a lot of link plays and whatnot, I think mostly you just protect your own monsters. That's definitely really good, and also searchable with Generation Force. And then just very basic staple traps, Swan Judgment, Swan Warning, and of course triple Swan Strike. So that was the traps and the whole main deck. Now let's see the next deck. So first is Chaos number 73, Abyss Super Splash, essentially honest on legs and also cannot be destroyed by card effects if you have the regular number 73 as Xyz material, but that's definitely very powerful. Then 2 Chaos number 101, Sound Honor Dark, or Sound Honor's Dark Knight, as it is in Japan. So definitely one of my favorite cards, pretty good as well, can absorb any plasma monster to it as Xyz material, and also revives itself if it's destroyed while it's as Xyz material, and then you can gain that amount of life points as attack points this card has. So that's definitely very powerful. Then we run a full armor Crystal Zero Lancer, pretty good as well, as protection and a pretty decent effect as well. Number 94, Crystal Zero, mostly used as a breach to the full armor Crystal Zero Lancer, but still pretty decent. Then the regular number 73, pretty good as well. Then 2, number 1 Sword or Arc, of course, really good as well. Of course, most people don't even use it in other decks, but in this deck it's very essential because it's a water attribute and really one of the key cards in this deck. Then 1 number 73, Hope for One Dragon Spider Shock, pretty good as well. Has pretty high attack points and pretty decent effects as well. Then 1 Bahamut Shark, of course in the link format is not as good anymore, but there is a certain combo in this deck that definitely allows it to use this card very well. Then 1 Abyss Dweller, because it's a water attribute rank 4. Number 71, Reparian Shock, so essentially pretty good, they can revive number monsters, and also if it's sent to the graveyard by any means, you can put a rank of magic to the top of your deck, so essentially you use like extra Foolish Burial for example, to send this from the extra to the graveyard, and then you can put one of your rank magics to the top of the deck, so that's a nice combo in this deck for sure. Then 1 Totally Awesome or Totally Broken, like I like to call it, but although it's not as used anymore in the metagame. Then White Aura Veil, definitely very powerful. And then final monster in deck deck is 1 Mr. Boy, which are obviously obviously it's very essential for a certain combo in this deck. So that was the extra deck, and I think I'm going to show the combo as well. So for the combo, you need to open with these 3 cards. That is Generation Force, Wind Up Shark, and Beautiful Princess, for example. So this is how the combo works. So first you normal summon Beautiful Princess, and you banish it, and then you spell summon Wind Up Shark from the deck, and then you activate your Wind Up Shark from the hand and spell summon this card as well. Then you can exceed summon into any any rank 4 really. So let's go for number 37. Then you activate Generation Force, searching your Xyz Remora. Then you activate this Xyz Remora's effect. You detach 2, and then you can spell summon this card. Then Xyz Remora's effect allows you to summon the 2 Wind Up Sharks back. So now what you can do is you link any of these away you want for a Mr. Boy, and then you can exceed these 2 into Bahamut Shark. Then activate Bahamut Shark's effect and summon Totally Broken to the field. So that's essentially the best, I guess, the first turn combo this deck has. It's not super consistent, but yeah. So that's it. So that was my Rank Up Shark Real Life deck profile, and also showed the main combo, first turn combo in this deck. So I hope you enjoyed this Real Life deck profile. For now, goodbye and Omega Khaos out.